Columbine happened almost 20 years ago. And what have we, the older generations, done? Some of us put our hands together and prayed for God to do something about the situation. So on behalf of the older generations here today, I want to apologize to all of you, the younger generation, for what we haven't done.
Marjory Stoneman Douglas, who the Parkland School was named after, was an important figure in Florida's history and is most noted for championing the Everglades. She was hugely politically active, and in 1993 she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the country. Students, parents, teachers, people, let Marjory Stoneman Douglas' words be our guide as we continue to make our voice heard and demand change. Be depressed, discouraged, and disappointed at failure and the disheartening effects of ignorance, greed, corruption, and bad politics, but never give up.
We contacted the city first to get permits, and we found out that Lenore had already got the permits. She beat us by a couple days, which was great. So then we caught up and I said, hey, let's join forces, and we did, yeah. So we got the students involved. We had our first meeting. We had a bunch of people show up to volunteer, which was mind-blowing for me to have people that are just willing to give up their free time to help students with this cause, something that was very important to them.
Well, I just want to be clear that we're not for changing the Second Amendment. We don't want to infringe on anyone's rights. We just want schools to be safer. We want people to recognize mental illnesses and step up to bullying, because those are what causes people to break down and basically take action, and those actions may be bad, so we just want to prevent that.
We are sitting in what we call the peace room. Behind us is our meditation area where people can come and just meditate and find peace. And you can't have peace without understanding, and understanding what the kids are saying today is really important. So that's how that all ties in. I think what was really important is how important this issue is to them, and that we are to listen. Back in the day when I was young, we had great ideas, but we were told to sit down and shut up, especially if you were female. And so for them to be able to talk and everybody listen, and they obviously did their homework and what they were talking about.
My generation is told that we are too young to know what we want. However, I know that I'm old enough to want to be listened to when I say I deserve a sense of security when I sit in a movie theater or a classroom.
So my speech was about what we're going to do after the march. So we're still going to continue to meet, and we're going to do everything we can until we see change in the gun control laws. Like prior to the march, we had meetings like twice a week for a couple weeks. And so we just all talked about how we felt and what we can do to spread awareness. And then we're gonna send some postcards, and we're gonna contact people via social media and our local government to see what they can do to help us.
We want our school to be safe. We don't want to be afraid anymore. We want to go to school and just think about what we're gonna wear for school, or what we're gonna learn today, or something like that, and not think about, oh, if someone's gonna shoot us or if we're gonna die today. Like, I don't want that to be a part of my daily routine. Just hopefully more students will be involved with this, because it does start with us, and we are the future of the United States.